Today we're going to talk about the different types of seasons, both real and imaginary. Do you guys know what seasons are?
Spring, summer, fall, and winter.
And winter. Thank you for raising your hand. So what do we know about the different seasons? Ash?
Spring is usually kind of warm and winter is kind of cold.
Okay, kind of. It's a little warm.
And summer.
And so you compared them?
I'm going to do summer. Summer
Okay.
is hot.
Thank you, Kason. Summer is hot.
Fall is when leaves fall down.
That's when leaves fall down. Okay, what is it? Is it temperature?
Cold. A little
Is it as cold as winter though?
A little cold.
It's getting cool. How about it's cooler?
Cool.
Okay. So when we talk about it warm, what do we know about spring?
In spring, it's really warm and the leaves start growing to get different colors.
Ooh, so leaves grow. What else?
Summer's when
Okay, leaves grow. What else grows in spring?
flowers.
Flowers, thank you. And they, as Asher said, they grow into all different sorts of colors. Okay, so we know about leaves fall. What happens in summer? Careful.
In summer it gets really hot, and you usually have to wear like something I'm wearing.
Oh, that's a good idea. You have to wear, it's
A
good,
short
short
sleeve shirt
shirts.
and
Short
sleeve and short.
And shorts. Okay. Oh, so we know summer, hot. Phew. Do you get, let's see, what is your body like? Are you burr, or are you cold, or are you all kind of
You're all sweating hot.
sweaty?
Sweating
Yeah.
hot.
Okay, so that
Like I'm sweating
is
right now.
summer. Like oh, you're sweating right now. So in winter, what would you wear?
Like coats, long sleeve shirts, long sleeve pants, and long
like
pants, 2 layers.
gloves because the snow will be really cool.
Ooh, you said a magic word in there. Something we don't really have in San Diego.
Snow.
Snow. Kason, can you explain snow for those people who haven't seen it before?
I don't know how it's
Okay. Called compare and contrast. Do you know what compare and contrast is?
No.
Asher, sit correctly, please. So, compare. We compared two things. We talked about spring and summer. Yeah, Asher.
Comparing is like if it's different, same.
There you go. Good. Compare talks about similar and different. Do you see how it's spelled? Compare. C-O-M-P-A-R-E. Compare talks about similar and difference. And then what about this word? Contrast.
I haven't learned that.
You haven't learned it? Asher?
Contrast kind of like compare.
It is like compare. Contrast. If I asked you to contrast summer and winter, would you tell me what?
They're different.
They're different. So compare is
It's the same.
the similarities.
Contrast is different.
They're different. Oh, Asher, have a seat.
Okay. I can't stop doing that.
Okay. How about you two sit over here on the floor real quick?
Okay.
That might get your wiggles out a little bit more. So today we're going to read a book that some of you may have read before called
Cloudy with a
Chance of Meatballs. So this is a new familiar thing. What can we think of with Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Looking at the cover, what do you see?
Clouds with meatballs coming down.
Clouds with meatballs.
Has it ever rained meatballs here?
No.
Have any of
That's
you
just a
experienced
book.
raining? Oh, it's just a book. So is it a true story? Is it nonfiction, or is it an imaginary story? It's fiction. It's imaginary. What else do you see? So he's got a meatball bouncing off his plate. What else do you see?
And this is why it's called Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. It's cloudy and there's a meatball falling from the sky.
What do you see in his back pocket, Kason?
I mean, a knife,
Utensils.
Yeah, so utensils, correct. So cloudy with a chance
And a cup.
of meat and a cup.
And I see it on my thing.
Oh, and he has a cup. And he has an umbrella. Because would you want to get hit on the head by a falling meatball? No.
It might be hard.
So one other thing we want to do, and I'll pass this around. Before we go in, as the book is being passed around, I've got some food. Hopefully I'm the only person in here allergic to this. What's this?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter, right?
I don't like peanut butter.
You don't like peanut butter, so I should have passed it around for you to smell? Okay, cloudy with a chance of meatballs. In it, what do you think might fall from the sky? Meatballs, what else?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Hopefully it's not jars of peanut butter. Would this hurt if it fell on your head? But
Because jars of peanut butter.
jars of peanut butter.
Only if it wasn't.
But wouldn't it be kind of gross if you were walking around and it rained peanut butter?
Ugh.
Or snowed peanut butter? And then what do we have here?
Bread.
Bread. Do you guys like making sandwiches?
I like making sandwiches.
Asher, stop.
I like peanut
You like making sandwiches? Well, this wouldn't hurt so much if it fell from the sky, would it?
because it's so soft. Right?
It's soft.
Even though it fits in the back like that, it'll not hurt that at all.
So we might, if we have some extra time, we might do an experiment with them based on what happens in the book, okay? Can you pass me the book back up so I can read it?
Yes, and then we get to say it.
Do you want to see it real quick, Lisa? Okay. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, written by Judy Barrett and drawn by Ron Barrett. What I want you to think about as we go through is how does this compare and contrast, Asher? How does this compare and contrast? You can see spaghetti coming down too?
No.
Oh, that's right. How does it compare and contrast to the weather here in San Diego? Okay, let's read the story first. Asher, what do you think?
It's like not every day it starts raining meatballs and blah blah.
We'll see what happens. We were all sitting around the big kitchen table. It was Saturday morning, pancake morning. Mom was squeezing oranges for juice. Henry and I were betting on how many pancakes we could each eat. And Grandpa was doing the flipping. Does anyone eat pancakes on a regular basis? Yes. Or squeezing orange juice? Do you like sitting around with your family? Does this look familiar? Do you sometimes get to sit that? Yeah, come have a seat. All right, compare and contrast. So what do we remember about compare and contrast?
One of them the same, one of them's different.
Okay, so in a Venn diagram, you have two large circles. And
And one small, and one in the middle, like an oval.
that's right, good. In here, we're going to list the differences and the similarities.
Like that. School.
You've done that? Great. Yes, Asher?
So in that, which one's the similarity?
Where the two circles
Okay,
coincide.
so the similarities are like something where like it's the same.
That's
like,
right.
Like say, if there was a boat, like that boat right there, and there was another one just like it right there, they would be
Similar. Good. So I have a picture of a house here, which represents home or San Diego. And I have a picture of a spoon and a fork. If this is San Diego, where does you think that represents?
inside.
Could it be the town of Chew and Swallow?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see, Kaysen, can you name you want to name a similarity or difference between,
Similarity.
okay, what's similar?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, what's one thing? Who lives there? Asher, do you want to help him out?
Who lives in Swallow?
Yeah, and who lives in San Diego?
People that eat food from the sky.
Well, but I mean, what's similar? Do people live in San Diego?
Yeah.
Do people live in Chew and Swallow?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can do, they both have people there. Okay, so
Do I-
Asher, you named a difference. What would be a difference? What's different about chew and swallow?
That it doesn't rain, doesn't snow. It doesn't, the sun isn't a sun. The sun's jello. It rains like a bunch of food.
So how could I write this down? So
Right.
food, the weather is food?
Yeah, weather's food.
Okay, weather
Sun is jello.
is food.
Sun is jello.
Okay, and over here, what's the weather?
Raining.
Yeah, our weather, we have
Rain.
weather
Rain.
is rain. We have sun. Okay, all right. Now, where do they get? I want you to talk to each other real quick. Name another difference between the two. Partnership. What's the difference between the two?
So, in Chew and Swallow, they don't have some stores, and in San Diego they have PetSmart and
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff.
Kason, do you want to share something?
Raining meatballs. It is raining food.
Did you do 2 sentences repeated? Okay. Oh, so you got a capital I there. That's good. But what do these 2 sentences need to start with?
Capital I.
That's okay. That's why you have erasers. Asher, what was your favorite part of this story?
It was all just a story. It was all just a story told.
A story told. So you didn't have a specific favorite part?
No.
What was your least favorite part?
My least favorite part was when they had to sail away.
Oh, they had to leave the town? Was that a happy occasion or a sad occasion?
Sure.
Sad. Okay. All right, leave these here for right now. Kason, if we have a chance later, you'll get to color. Let's come on back to the main carpet area. Do you remember the name of this?
It's the weather.
Oh, it's weather. This is a Venn diagram. And what do we do with Venn diagrams?
We do the differences, similarities.
The similarities and the differences. And so what did you guys noticed? It was weather. What type of weather is this?
Raining.
Raining,
Sunny.
sunny. So, and I'll explain this again later, but when part of your homework is going to fill out what clothes you wear when it's raining versus when it's sunny.
But what are these 2 marks for?
I think that's from the paper copying. I think it's just the copy machine. So, the last part. When you, in Chew and Swallow, Asher, you said it was sad that they had to leave?
No.
Would you Kason already said earlier that he would rather live in San Diego. Where would you rather live, Ash?
I would rather live in Chew and Swallow because you don't have to pay for anything.
You don't have to pay for food. That brings up a good point. What do you think is healthier? Asher?
Organic food.
Organic food? I guess if it fell from the sky, would it be organic? Well, we don't know. How can you make some healthy food choices? Asher?
Choosing fruit.
Choosing fruit? Did we hear about any fruit that fell from the sky?
Very good. Long pants will keep Billy's legs warm. Billy's legs are warm now, but what will keep his tummy warm? A long sweater, an undershirt, or maybe a t-shirt? Good choice. A sweater sure looks warm.